The Forgotten Realm. Lena had never been afraid of exploring, but something about the old wooden door beneath Edgehaven's abandoned clock tower felt different. It wasn't supposed to exist, or at least she had never seen it before. The strange symbols carved into its frame pulsed faintly, as though alive, responding to her presence. They knew she was here. She swallowed, pressing her palm against the ancient wood. A cold sensation rippled up her arm. The door creaked open, revealing nothing, a void of swirling darkness. And before she could pull away, the shadows rushed forward and swallowed her whole. She wasn't falling. Not exactly. The world twisted, stretching into an unnatural spiral until light returned. When she landed, she found herself standing in an underground chamber so vast that its ceiling disappeared into shadows. Suspended lanterns floated in the air, glowing faintly. At the center of it all stood a silver tree, its branches shimmering like stars. Lena stepped forward, her heart pounding. Something about this place felt ancient, forgotten but powerful. Then a whisper echoed through the cavern. "You should not be here." Lena spun around. No one. Then the shadows shifted, and a cloaked figure emerged. The figure stepped forward, and Lena instinctively moved back. He was tall, his form wrapped in dark robes. His eyes burned faintly, like dying embers. "You don't belong here," he said. Lena clenched her fists. "Then why did the door let me in?" The man hesitated. Something flickered across his expression, recognition. He knew something. "You," he whispered, almost to himself. "That is not possible." Before Lena could question him, the silver tree pulsed, its glow trembling. The floating lanterns flickered. And then the shadows moved. From the edges of the chamber, figures emerged, silent, ghostly shapes with silver eyes, watching her. "They sense you," the cloaked man murmured. "The lost spirits of this realm. But they do not recognize you as one of them." Lena swallowed hard. The air thickened with tension. The tree pulsed again, sending out a wave of light. The spirits hissed, their forms shuddering. "You have awakened them." And the world trembled. Lena knew one thing. She had never run from a challenge. Eldrin, as the cloaked man called himself, revealed the truth. The realm was dying. The silver tree was its last heartbeat, and unless Lena retrieved the Heartstone, the light would fade forever. They traveled deep into hidden tunnels until they reached the city of Lost Kings, a ruined kingdom swallowed by mist. A deep growl echoed through the air. From the fog, a massive wolf-like creature emerged, its form flickering between solid and spirit, its silver eyes locked onto Lena. "You are not meant to be here," it rumbled. "I need the Heartstone," Lena said, keeping her voice steady. The Guardian studied her. "Prove it." The air shifted. And suddenly, Lena wasn't in the ruins anymore. She stood on an endless golden desert, the sky above shimmering like liquid silver. "Find the hidden light," the Guardian's voice echoed. Only then will you pass. The sands were empty. Nothing lay before her except a glimmer. When she brushed away the sand, she uncovered a mirror stretching across the landscape. She saw her younger self reflected back, eyes filled with wonder, belief, and unwavering faith. That was the answer. The moment Lena embraced it, the sky exploded into brilliance, and the trial was complete. The Guardian granted Lena passage, and she entered the Vault of Lost Kings. Eldrin warned her. The Heartstone was guarded by stone warriors, cursed kings locked in eternal battle. The Heartstone pulsed in the center of the chamber, glowing like captured starlight. As soon as she stepped forward, the statues moved, their eyes flickering with ancient magic. Only those who prove their strength may wield the Heartstone, the deep voice commanded. The floor vanished beneath Lena, and she found herself balancing on a floating invisible path over an endless void. One wrong step, and she would be lost forever. Fear surged through her, but she refused to let it control her. Believe, the voice whispered. Lena pushed forward, trusting the unseen path. At the final stretch, she leaped forward and landed safely before the pedestal. The trial was complete. Lena grasped the Heartstone, and its energy flooded the ruins, chasing away the last of the shadows. Eldrin gave her a rare smile. You did what no other could. But Lena knew this wasn't the end. Something deep inside whispered to her the door had chosen her for a reason. As she stepped back toward her world, she felt eyes watching her from the darkness. This is only the beginning.